Now here's something I've always wondered. I see people watering at all times of the day. Is there a particular time that's better than another?
Most experts would agree that the most effective and efficient time to water is early in the morning.
What's so special about early morning?
The sun isn't hot enough to evaporate the water before the plants in the soil have a chance to absorb the moisture.
Then why not water in the evening or overnight?
Well, because your plants in your lawn would stay damp overnight, and there's nothing that breeds a whole batch of fungal diseases like dampness and darkness.
Fine, early morning it is. But who really wants to get up and give their garden and yard a wet wake-up call?
Well, that takes us to our next step. The best way to water your yard or garden is to install an efficient irrigation system that's wired to an automatic timer.
Great, so you can set your sprinklers to go off at the time that you want, and it won't interrupt your beauty sleep.
The timers can also be set to shut the sprinklers off to avoid overwatering. A rain sensor attached to the timer will do this automatically when it rains, so you don't have to worry about it. A good irrigation system also uses sprinklers to deliver the right amount of water to grass and plants that need it, without watering your sidewalks and driveway.
But what about plants that need more or less water than other plants?
For plants that need more personalized attention, a drip system is a perfect choice. A drip system can be set up to deliver precise amounts of water directly to plant roots, whether you have thirsty plants or not so thirsty vegetation. And because you can target the exact amount of water needed for any plant or ground cover, no water is wasted. So your garden will have fewer weeds and you will have a lower water bill.
Well, this compost bin sure looks familiar.
Well, even plants in a water-wise garden need a little variety in their diet.
And something tells me compost is the entree du jour in a well-fed, water-wise garden.
Besides water, compost is a key ingredient no garden should be without. And it's most effective when it's mixed directly into the soil.
It's also easy to make, especially if you utilize ready-made, easy-to-use compost bins that are usually available at your nearby Smart Gardening Learning Center during a workshop.
Blending high-quality compost into the soil has several effects. It improves the soil structure, it fortifies the nutritional and organic content, and it reinforces the moisture retention capabilities.
And retaining moisture is the key to conserving water, right?
Exactly. Allowing water to run off sidewalks and driveways and into storm drains is a shameful waste.
Not to mention, it carries pollutants to our beaches and oceans. And living in a desert, water is one precious resource we cannot afford to squander.
Fortunately, our last step can help prevent that from happening.
Is this the stuff you're talking about?
It's not pretty, but the proper use of mulch is an effective way to reduce water loss.
Are there different types of mulch?
Absolutely, several. Compost, bark, wood chips, even stone.
What exactly does mulch do?
Having a protective layer of mulch on top of the soil regulates soil temperature, keeping it warmer at night and cooler during the day, which creates stronger roots. Mulch also slows evaporation down significantly, and putting a stop to water waste is what water-wise gardening is all about.
Well, if this water conservation garden is any indication, a water-wise garden is a truly sensible way to beautify your home and property.
It's the best way I know to conserve water and create a watertight environment that's limited only by our imagination.
Tim, thank you so much for joining us and giving us this brief overview on water-wise gardening.
I hope our viewers understand the importance of saving water.
I think they can not only appreciate how important it is to conserve water, but they can also appreciate the full beauty that comes with a little creative water-wise gardening. And if you'd like surroundings like this at your house, all you have to do is think smart.
And get with the program.
The Smart Gardening Program, providing simple practices to help you develop healthy and beautiful lawns and gardens. With your involvement, we can make a world of difference. For more information about the Smart Gardening Program, call 1-888-CLEAN-LA or visit the website at www.smartgardening.com. Call or log on today to discover how you can think smart and get with the program.